My husband was unfaithful to me after 20 years of marriage. I am 45 years old and married my husband of 47 when I was 25. We have 2 kids, 19-year-old twins, both have good jobs, own our own home and live a very comfortable, happy life. My husband and I have never had any major marital issues and overall, ours has been a happy, supportive relationship. About 3 years ago my husband wanted to leave his very stable and well-paid job to start his own business. I supported him and, although the process has been slow, he has begun to reap great financial benefits and is already planning the next phase of business expansion and investment. The experience has been an encouragement to him and he honestly seems to think that now that he is an entrepreneur and successful in the business world and having made a lot of money on his initial investments he is a step above the rest of us. He started talking down to me trying to tell me how I could do better at my own job, disengaging from housework and we started fighting. Our sex life came to a screeching halt. About 8 months ago, my husband came to me and told me that he wanted to take a break. He explained that he still loved me but we hadn't been happy and he felt that we needed to take some space. I was very against this and basically begged him to go to couples therapy with me, but he made it clear that a trial separation was what he wanted. I agreed to this on the condition we did therapy together once a week. During all this time he has dedicated himself purely to working and just expanding the business by investing a lot of money which he has never asked me nor has he ever asked for my approval for those investments which I am not worried about since he knows what he is doing with his investments and he is doing very well financially. We have also been in therapy, learning to communicate again and solving problems on both sides of our marriage. I sincerely believed that everything was going great and that he was committed to fixing this and getting back together. Then last week, instead of our usual therapy appointment, my husband asked me to meet him for lunch. I was so excited I thought it was enough therapy. I love you, let's get back together talk. I did my hair and makeup, put on a new dress. It wasn't what I thought. My husband told me that he had, for about 6 months, been seeing someone and she made him realize all that had been missing in our relationship. He went on to admit that she is 29 years old and is now, apparently, pregnant. He asked me for a divorce. I honestly have been so numb and in shock. How is this my life? I'm a middle-aged and my husband has upgraded to a younger, prettier woman. It seriously feels like this is a joke someone is playing on me. I know it sounds crazy, but yesterday I went to the apartment my husband has been renting and sat outside in my car at the time he usually goes to work. I guess I wanted to see it with my own eyes. Sure enough, after only 10 minutes I see my husband walk out of the building with a dog on a leash, accompanied by a woman who looks exactly like you'd expect a second wife to look. I watched him kiss her, say something I couldn't hear, and hand off the dog leash. I didn't even know he had a dog. I had always told him no. I guess I'm just feeling a lot of sadness and regret now. Going over all the times I held him back. Just needed to put this out there, even if nobody reads it. Comments. 1. For most men and women, it's enough to know you've become more attractive as a successful middle-aged person. They don't act on it because they know in a few short years they'll be looking to wind down and reap the benefits of hard work, financial stability, and raising children. Most focus on how they position themselves to be able to wind down and family and friends become priorities. It's sad. Here's the takeaway. Make sure you think clearly about what you deserve and get your fair share out of the divorce. You invested your time and effort and worries to build the business. Know that you didn't cause this. You can't control your bad decisions and you can fix him or the situation. You will find peace because you will not have regrets because you didn't cause this. Make sure you spend time focusing on your new future and build a vision around this. You can find a lot of positives to embrace. Don't end up 80 regretting not living he last 30 to 40 years to your fullest. 2. Yeah, I got replaced as well with a younger model. She told me she feels like she is literally me, just a younger version of me. It's a huge slap in the face. I'm still not okay while my replacement is out living their best life. It sucks. Go to a lawyer and don't make the same mistakes as I did and don't go backwards. Go backwards. 3. I have 19-year-old twins and have been separated for a year and fighting through the divorce process. It is all a bit surreal and feels like I'm living a completely new life. Focus on taking care of yourself and maintaining a good relationship with your children. See a lawyer, you are entitled to half the value of this newly successful business, that will take him down a notch. 4. I'm sorry you are going through this right now. I worked with a few guys who did this to their wives and they all ended up getting what they deserved. Keep this in mind: when a man marries his mistress, it creates a vacancy in the position. Also, don't forget to get in the divorce settlement the share of the money from the business and investments he has made in his business ventures, as they also belong to you because you are his wife. I'm sure he won't like it at all. 5. I love this and hope you are right. My STBXH got a big promotion, a bigger ego, and left me for his 10-year younger coworker. Tale as old as time. 6. He's been lying to you for months and probably longer, while you were putting forth the effort and trying to work on the relationship. The trial separation was his way of easing his guilt. How long ago did he meet this girl? Does new girl know he's still married? If so, what has he been telling her? If you start digging, you may find other deceptions. Get a lawyer. This is not about you not giving enough. You can be sad and wish you had done things differently. But now this is about you getting what you are entitled to so you can move forward with everything you need to be successful. Stop taking care of him. He wasn't loyal to you. He wasn't honest. You thought both of you were working on getting back together. He was trying to ease his guilt about what he was doing on the side. He was cruel. 7. Girl, he didn't upgrade. He's now going to be starting over, running after a toddler, and don't think that his life with this new woman will be sprinkles and rainbows. You, on the other hand, are just about to start a new and exciting life. Traveling, sightseeing, not worrying about daycare, church camp, dance, or baseball. You're going to do all right. 8. He got really brave after he found someone else. He was never genuinely there in therapy and never fought for the marriage. He is a person who lacks courage and morals. Not someone who deserves you. I understand the digging, but try to limit it. Keep asking yourself if finding out more will benefit you, but instead of spending all your energy focused on him, do one thing today for you, and only you. And try to do one or more things for yourself every day from now on. No couple's advice will do. Seek advice and friendship and joy elsewhere. You will find your way. Many here are in the same boat. One thing for yourself today. 9. Don't go digging. That's a lesson I've learned. You'll find dirt. Or at least get it out of your system. I know it's super tempting to go back and probably watch them again or find out some more stuff, especially after you find actual pay dirt. Focus on yourself. That takes time to reap some benefits. Stay with it. I have a lot of great people in my corner, and apparently, hot tea is one of the most beneficial things I can do, and probably same for you. I say that because it's easy to do. Everyone's gonna tell you to go to the gym, transform your life, and you should do all that stuff. That can be really hard, and if you don't see results you can lose faith or whatever. If you start drinking more hot tea, you'll be hydrated. That's pretty much it, but it's about the prioritization of yourself that you'll start to see the benefits. Choose yourself, choose to have some tea. Do other things, yes, but the important thing is to make a choice and know that focusing on yourself will, in time, pay benefits. Throwing out the last few bites of French fries, parking a little further away from your destination. You can start small. If you're new to the sub, and you're just putting it out there not expecting someone to read it, someone will. I don't know why that's comforting that for me, but it is. I saw above someone even also had twin 19-year-olds. You're not going through this alone. Come here and vent if you want, read stories from other people, get advice, take some of it, ignore some of it. I think he's crazy to start having a baby now, so, lucky you. Imagine being 29 and pregnant, and you're dating a man going through a divorce who's 20 years older than you. You've got it way better than him, and way better than her. Good luck, you can do this.